Hey guys, and welcome to this vlog where we're actually going to follow Evolve's 6-week challenge. We just finished the weigh-ins, and so we've got to meet a lot of the people and they get to meet each other, but more importantly they got their nutrition plan and got an idea of what kind of training they've got to do. It's important to know that this is a starting point and almost this year. Sienna, yoo-hoo! It's Sienna, my beautiful partner in crime. This, what we're doing now with the 6-week challenge is, I call it meeting people walking down the garden path. So I'm meeting people where they are at their current place and gut microbiome and knowledge, and as we go along we actually get them their results first, but then we start teaching them why it's working, and then we empower it over so they can take over. So these people will learn by the end of this not just how to lose weight, but how to improve their health, and at the end they won't need to be on a diet plan anymore once you understand it. This is the beginning. We're going to dissect this and everyone will be off this by the end, okay?
That's what we're all about at Evolve, is knowledge and education. So really showing all of our members how to take control of their nutrition themselves. The last thing you want is someone who can only follow a plan or only knows how to work out with a PT. All about teaching you how to take it all into your own hands, because there's nothing more powerful than being able to take control of your own nutrition and your own fitness.
And all about them vibes.
And gains.
Them vibes.
And gains.
And vibes.
And gains.
Right, it's Monday, a public holiday. It's actually the Queen's birthday, so we're just preparing some stuff. So I thought I'd give this opportunity to just show you like a little bit of a wall of fame that we got going over here. Just give an idea of what we're looking to achieve within this next 6 weeks and what people have previously achieved on the same thing before. It's important to say that when you want to train, it's the intelligent damage and repair that creates the adaptation that you want, but it's the energy input versus output of what energy system are you using when you're burning those active calories that affect lipolysis or body fat burning. So that being said, it's not about training as hard out as you can all the time, it's about training smarter. And a good example of that would be this guy just here. So he actually had a bulging disc, and so had to do very metabolic type training, and he could, and he was FIFO. So that's 3 weeks on, 3 weeks off. He's only physically here for 3 weeks out of the 6-week challenge, but I said to him, go razor focused in on your diet, which he did, and he did incredible. So that's 14 kilos in 6 weeks, barely being able to train. So it's just doing the right strategy. But you can see here as well, so if we go over here, you've got a good example of, it's not just about dropping body fat, it's about muscle retention and hypertrophy, so getting that toned look as well. This is just like a tiny little smidgen of people that we've got here, just the ones that we've actually printed out. Good old Brett McKenzie, got to show him. This is the only one on the wall that's not 6 weeks in total, but when I first met him, he's a big boy. Now he's 80 kilos, so if he can do it, you can do it. Right, it's 5:20 a.m, about to get out there and start, for a lot of people, it's going to be their first class, especially this time of the morning. Go! Buddy! Right, I'm doing a meet the trainer.
I'm Ted-alicious.
You're Ted-alicious? Teddy! Teddy! So I'm gonna vlog this this challenge.
Yeah.
But I'm just keeping everything genuine, so that's why I haven't told you about it. So what do you think about the last challenges? Like, how everyone's gone? How do you think it's gone?
No, really well. Everyone's done really well with the challenges. Everyone has devoted their time and sunk in. What's up, buddy? Nice to meet you too, buddy.
You know Marty. So what do you think of this bunch coming in now?
Nah, they're all really good. They've all responded really well so far since I've seen them in the last 2 days, which is not very many days, but everyone's been devoting a lot of attention to all the instructions we've given so far, so I got no problems with it at all.
You got some good feelings about this? We're gonna beat 15 kilos?
I got some good feels.
Got the good feels?
I got the 15 kilo good feels.
Right, so this week the challenge has mostly been focusing on creating a new routine, a new habit. Making training part of their life for 3 times a week, and also getting more healthy nutrition, because they all have plans to follow by with all the macros are done for them, so they don't have to work them out yet, but they will learn how to do that. But right now it's a matter of just following it, and the way I like to run it is so that people get results first. I could stand here and tell people the best training program in the world, the best nutrition in the world, but it's just me speaking, right? But if I go do this, you do it, and you get results straight away, now you're ready to listen and learn. So I like it so that the first week, people just run through the motion, make that little bit of change so they don't have to think about it too much, get those results and go, what? I'm eating more food than normal, I'm not hungry, and I'm losing weight. It causes confusion. Now they're ready to learn. So nutrition is so overlooked. Everyone knows you gotta eat well to be healthy and all the rest of it, but even if you just think of it as in terms of inner health, like free radicals. So free radicals are cells that have basically lost or come loose the electron bond between 2 cells. When that happens, these 2 cells now are called free radicals. What they'll do is they'll go and attack individually another 2 cells to steal that electron so that they can survive. But the problem is once that electron's been stolen, now these 2 become free radicals and they go and steal electrons, and that's how it spreads. So when you cut an apple in half and you see it go brown in front of you, that's oxidization happening in front of you, okay? That's basically this process. So this is trying to happen inside you every millisecond of the day, apart from we have things in place to stop this rot from taking over our body. And a big part of this is antioxidants. Now everyone's heard of this, and people say that you must eat this because it's full of antioxidants, it's good for you, but not many people could tell you why. What antioxidant is it's a cell that can give away electrons without becoming a free radical itself. So it's like the Mother Teresa of cells. So you can go in and stop this exacerbation of process. So for example, people have lots of sugar in their diet. It actually exacerbates free radicals. But with just this knowledge now, if you stop that process of toxicity going into your body, and so much free radicals running wild throughout your body, and now you flood your body with antioxidants, you can tell just by being in this state, it turns you from being in a bad, inflamed, catabolic state in which your body is probably struggling just to deal with your health and inflammation. The problem is that this is where most people are. If people are in this state here, they decide, right, time to get fit and healthy. They're not in a healing state and they add training. So if you remember, the training is damage for your body. I always say it's the damage and repair that gets you the adaptation you want. The damage without the repair is just damage. So if your body's inflamed and struggling and not in a healing state, and then you go and damage it, this is where people get sick, they get injured, and they don't get progression. But if we change your body into an anabolic state, where it's in a good healing state, where cells are multiplying and your body's ready to grow and repair, then we intelligently add damage to get that stress response, to get the progression in whatever's in line with your goals. Also, a good thing to note is we have gut microbiome, and you have good and you have bad. It's only called good and bad because we've labeled it. It's just gut microbiome, right? And the thing that science has shown now is that it can release a starch signal from your stomach to your brain to influence your choices. There's actually a little bacteria in South America which a caterpillar can eat and force it to the top of climb to the top of the tree so it gets eaten by a bird so it can reproduce in its stomach. obviously the bird then excretes out and the cycle continues. And that is how powerful bacteria and stuff that can be. Obviously it's not causing us to climb trees, maybe some of us, but what it can do is influence our choices. So someone who eats a lot of sugar, say someone eats nothing but pizza, that is going to help thrive one part of a gut microbiome. What you feed is what thrives, what you don't feed dies out. Okay, so someone eats lots of sugar, pizza, Coke, starts to feed the gut microbiome, that is just microbiome, starts to thrive and spread and get more of a signal to the brain to influence that we want more of that. The problem is this is detrimental to our overall health. But this also shows that why you have someone that loves sugar can look at someone who's, say, a raw vegan and go, how the hell do you have the willpower? But that raw vegan doesn't have to have the willpower because their gut microbiome literally craves something else. So they want the salads and the raw vegan food, and they can't understand how the hell these people could eat sugar all the time. And that's why when you get that gradual change in gut microbiome, it changes what you're influenced to eat, but also what you crave. And so when people first start and they're very much sugar orientated, they think, oh, they have the feeling of loss, that I'm never going to eat this and I'm going to feel like crap. It doesn't happen like that. If you do your nutrition properly and intelligently, you can use your biology to change so that you don't want that anyway, and then it doesn't need your willpower. So this week, all the challenges are focusing on is putting those things in place. So let's see if we can catch some of them and see how they're going. Right, it is 5:15 on a Friday afternoon, and I've come down here just to jump into these evening classes, give them a hand and see if I can chat to some people. Let's go. Go! Everybody meet Tracy. Hey! Hey! Right, Trace came into the initial, when was the last time you did your challenge?
6 weeks before Christmas.
6 weeks before Christmas, and how much weight have you lost since then?
19 kilos. I started at 85.5, now I'm at 68, yeah.
No way.
Or 67.5, yeah.
So like, what made you come in, why did you initially come into the Evolve 6 Week Challenge?
Because I wanted to stop my bad habit of 4 or 5 beers a night.
And how's that habit going?
No more beers anymore.
Cool, excellent.
Yeah.
So what did you think of the classes when you get into them?
Absolutely loved them, and that's what made me come back more and more. Yeah, because of the group and just the group fitness.
Yeah.
And
don't look at yourself. Don't look at yourself.
No, I'm not.
I'll do that. Boom. There you go.
The group fitness and just the team that everyone sort of supports you, and the encouragement, and it just made it fun and easy. And I don't think I would have walked out of a normal gym as happy and sweaty and smiley and wanting to go back for more. I just would have plodded along and not got the results I have got here.
What do you think about, like, you know, meal plan wise? Have you learned a lot about food and what have you? Oh.
Yeah, so I never knew much about the nutrition or the meal plan or anything like that, and then once we got our meal plans, it was easy to follow and easy to put together, so everything was easy, and I'm still getting results now and absolutely love it.
So Dre stayed on as a member, and she's actually going to jump into this 6 Week Challenge now as like another boost forward. She's done the 6 Week Challenge, got great results, carried on getting results. Like, I see her Facebook now, like everyone's like, what the hell happened to you? And now this is just another batch, you're pushing it again.
Yeah, just to keep me on track and keep going. I've got a different goal in this one, and
Happy days. Cool. Awesome, Tracy, thank you. Right, take 2, because we missed something. Right, so what dress size were you when you started?
14 to 16, and now I'm in an 8 to 10, and love every bit of them. Love shopping more. Yep, everything's so much better.
The quality of life's the quality of problems, and the quality of problems is I have to buy different clothes.
That's
not too bad.
And I can wear a bikini again.
Yay! Right, so during this whole process, the 6 Week Challenge is more of a course than a challenge itself. And that being said, what I do is I have a closed group. This particular time, we're actually, the challenge is completely free for members. So it's a closed members only group. And what I do is every week do a Facebook Live, because that way you're not chasing someone to get answers. You know, at that time of the week, you can jump on and everyone can see the answer, because chances are a lot of people maybe thinking the same as you. And if you can't see it live to ask the question, I put a post there on that people can comment their questions on, I'll answer it anyway. And it can get posted as a post, so even if you don't get to see it live, then at least you can tune in later on and see what the answers were. I found it to be a really effective tool, because that way that everyone can see the answers in one place, and the majority of people are time poor these days, so this is a way of us coming to them. Well, as it turns out, my microphone on the computer just died. So, phones, gotta love 21st century technology. We actually got more lymph in our body than we do blood. The thing is though, if we stay still and we don't move, it stays stagnant because it relies on the contraction of muscle to push it through valve. If you're not putting those simple release sugars into the bloodstream, it has to fill up those glycogen from somewhere. Sugar does not release leptin at a big level. That's why you can drink Coke and sugar and have stupid amounts of calories but never be full. The thing is, it drives your cerebral cortex crazy, gives you that dopamine hit which makes you feel great. See one.